good morning to day 3 by now, I guess. We are just about to head out from our hotel here in Berlin down to the tropical island where we are originally headed to. So let's just quickly pack our stuff up. The car's charged to around 80%, so it should be easily enough to get to Tropical Island. We would have liked to have it charged to 100%, but the charge planner just didn't do its thing. I don't know what it did, but it just didn't charge to 100%. I don't know. So yeah, but we didn't want to leave the car with 100% for a long time. So we wanted to have it finished by 8, which is right now, but it just didn't do it. I don't know what happened. Anyway, 80% is still enough, so let's just go get some breakfast and then we head out. So I'm not quite sure about the air conditioning system in the Polestar, because we always got the back windows and also the panoramic roof window kinda foggy. I'm not sure. The climate control is on and set to 20 degrees. The rear vents are also open and enabled, so I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, I'm not completely sold to that. Maybe we're just doing something wrong, but I don't know what we could do different to prevent this from happening. So yeah, never had it happen to me before in another car, and I didn't do anything different, so yeah, I'm not sure. We're just outside of the new Berlin airport, it seems like. David, go focus. There we go. Terminal 1 and 2. So interesting. €1,000,000 grave thing. But at least it's open now, I guess. Doesn't look too busy here for part of the biggest airport, and there's a big Tesla sign. Oh, all right, interesting. Yeah, we're about 30 minutes from our destination, 50 kilometers. So yeah, let's continue. We have a truck full of BYD cars here. They're arriving to Germany. I think those are BYD Hans, if I'm right, but I'm not sure. No, Atto 3s. BYD Atto 3s. Whole truckload of them. Interesting. I already seen one of them in Stuttgart as a rented car. Cool. And we are about to arrive to the resort, wherever it might be. There we go. Oh damn, that's huge. And that's a big ass parking lot. Big chunky aluminum things, dome, and a nice roundabout. I guess it's a bit prettier in summer, but we are here in winter because the weather's bad outside, and in summer we can go to some outside place, so perfect. Look at this huge dome. Whoops. I can't even compute how big this is. It's just crazy. It's awesome. Now that all the people are gone, I can show you a bit more of this interesting big ass place here. We're currently in the Southern Sea, I think it's called, at least in German it is. And this water has like 32 degrees right now. The temperature in-house is like 25 or something, so pretty warm. Can go around with short t-shirt and short shorts, and yeah. And it's a huge ass dome here. 360 meters long, 210 meters wide, and 107 meters tall. So yeah, you can fit quite a lot of hot air in here, which is probably quite energy intensive, so I'm not sure about that at all. And they are currently cleaning it. Outside it has minus 0.5 degrees Celsius, which is cold. So yeah, but still pretty nice experience. And yeah, we're now just going through the tropical forest thing up there again because it's nice. Maybe I can show you this in just a sec. So here we have the rainforest, and it's really humid in here. It has like 68% humidity or something, I think. So pretty humid in here, warm and wet, but it's so nice made. And also there are fake animal sounds, because there are some animals here, but not that many that they would make that much noise. Ah, yes. At night it's even nicer than during the day. Oh, I think you can't see that much with that camera, so I'm gonna switch back. Yeah. You can even see more than me. Crazy. So, let me just try to switch hands a bit. Don't mind my hair looking stupid because I was in the water multiple times, and yeah. Anyway, I really like how they made this and how it looks and how warm it is. It's just like a vacation on the other side of the world. But yeah, not sure if I'm gonna come here again. Maybe in some years, but I'm not sure. We are here for like a day now almost, and yeah, not sure what we're gonna do the whole day tomorrow, so we'll see about that. But for now, it's really nice. I like it, and it's a very cool experience. So yeah, better than flying to somewhere for the weekend. Just drive here electric and experience nice summer weather in winter Germany. Awesome. That's quite cool. So yeah, maybe I can show you some B-roll right now. Those are real flamingos, by the way. If you can see, they're sleeping there. So, but those are living. They just chill there all day. Quite cool. I don't know if it's that cool for the flamingos, but yeah. Huge ass dome. So we just checked out and gave back our keys, and I'm now running to get the car and pick the other two up, and then we can drive home. It's now 5:30 or something, I think. And yeah, back there you can see the gas power plant or so. We're just heating up this huge dome. It's just so big, and I'm gonna get a cold. I'm gonna run to the car and then I'll update you. Okay, we are now in the car and we still have 47% in the battery. We're now headed to Ionity Linte, where we were at the way to Berlin already, which is about an hour away with 107 kilometers to go. We have 190 kilometers of range. Sorry for the bad camera movements. But the car says we will arrive with 9%. So I have to drive a bit light on the accelerator and yeah, try to get us there. If we can, we just charge somewhere in between. But yeah, let's try to get there. And from there on, we will go back the same way as we came here. So about 8 hours of driving ahead of us. It's now 5:30. So we'll be at home sometime tonight, maybe at 2 or something. We'll see. So yeah, let's head to Ionity. We found out that there's another Ionity station nearer to us, so we're navigating there. We're getting there with 31%, which means the following. If the guy in front of us goes away, maybe, please. Move your car. Thank you. Goodbye. So we won't get there with 30%, but we will get there at some point. And that's how fast we already arrive. That's already authenticating. What the fuck? Why? What the heck? Okay, what's going on? Let me have a look at that. And we are charging, slowly ramping up. We're still at 27%, so quite high, but I couldn't get out more, so also it's fine. We probably have to charge to like 50 or 60%, then we can head out to the next charger, which is Ionity again, where we already were heading to, but this is on the way, so we're gonna quickly top up to not arrive with 10% or so. That's just more comfortable. So we have to charge like 8% more or so to arrive at the next charger with 20% left, so we can push it a bit. And but we're only getting 118 kilowatts, so it seems like the car is still a bit cold in the battery, or the battery is still a bit cold. I think at the next charging stop this should be fixed. We are gonna arrive with 24% easy, so we can push it a bit, and we're at 45% in the battery of SoC. So let's head out to the unrestricted highway thing here, and there goes the water bottle. So nice driving into the sunset. That's how it should be. We will be at the charging station in 32 minutes, 60 kilometers, no problem at all. So yeah, let's go. Look at all those wind turbines. That's awesome. That's where we will get our power from in just a minute, because we will be arriving in 5 minutes, 5 kilometers. We'll be arriving with maybe not 19%, because we have 18 already. So I think it can't do the maths. But anyway, yeah, it's getting dark, so I'll probably give you only updates when we are at the charging stations from now on, again, like on the way to Berlin. So yeah. So we just authorized and plugged in. It's communicating. 75 kilometers of range with 18%. Yeah, sure. Let's let them talk for a bit. And then we thought about maybe eating something. Oh, that's a BYD Atto 3 over there. Cool. Nice. Another one. That's the one we saw yesterday on the truck, I think. And there is a MG5 EV ID4, 18%, and we are getting 140 kilowatts, maybe a bit more if we have some luck. But yeah, let's charge it up and see what we do. So I just had to help those guys with the MG5 back there to authorize their charging, because they rented their car from Sixt, German rental company, and they got a Shell Recharge card from Sixt to charge their car, which just wouldn't authorize. Ionity said doesn't work, and they had no idea what to do, and authorization with the QR code on the charger itself wouldn't work either, because that's just shit and pain. So I just authorized for them. They gave me the money in cash, and now they can charge, and they are at 58%, so they really wouldn't need to charge, but they have to give it back full, so that's kind of stupid. Yeah, so I just looked up how much they can charge and how much it would be for me, and now they can charge and they get to their destination. And we are also almost charged up. We are at 60%. We maybe gonna go to 65. That should be easily enough, and then we can head out again and head to Nempitz. So yeah, we are charged up to 62%, and we will arrive in Nempitz with 19 or 20. Should be no problem. Just gonna go over there to the Golden Arches and get rid of some drinks, and then we jump back on the highway and rip it to Nempitz. So yeah, we are just about to arrive at our destination, Ionity, and we are down to 9%. We got this power limit you can see there at 11%, so pretty high for a car with that big a battery, but still in the range, that's alright. And now it also counts the estimated range in 1 kilometer steps and not 5 or 10 or something, I think. So that's also good to know. That Polestar does it like this. Ionity is completely free. The supercharger is a bit more full. Why is the handle down? Alright, I think we're gonna go here. Plugging in the big chunky cable. Here we go. Plugged in. Perfect. Let's let it talk. Charger says 10%, and we are ramping up. Already at 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 120? That's it? Really? You hot? I don't know. Okay, interesting. So maybe we're gonna ramp up a bit more, but I think we're charging to 60-ish% again, and then we can head out again. We are now at 62% and still getting 80 kilowatts. It just was 90. Alright, so it just dropped. It says that we will arrive with 2% because we ripped it. So I guess we'll wait until at least 70 or 75%. Otherwise we have to go slow, and that's sad. So we just wait a bit more. So maybe until we drop to 60 kilowatts or something. yeah, let's see how long it takes. The fans are ripping. We can hear it all the time. Also the steering wheel is vibrating, and it's warm because heater's on. That's awesome. So yeah, maybe 10 more minutes or so should be fine. All right, so we are charged up to 76%. We put in 57 kilowatt hours in half an hour. That's all right. So let us push the button if we can. Yes, we can. No, we can't. All right, let's stop here. Awesome. Now it should unlock. Here we go. Oh, come on. The cable's cold, stiff and heavy. While we're away, there just arrived an Audi e-tron. Awesome. I'm gonna put my jacket in there and then we can head off. Estimated arrival just said 11%. Now it says 17%. This, I'm not so sold. What here thinking about Android Automotive. I don't think it's the one for me. It works. It's okay for most people, but I wouldn't prefer it. So 17% is alright, then we can rip it at least a bit, and should be there at maybe 9:45 p.m. or something. 7 minutes are possible to get out of there. So yeah, let's go to the highway. We just arrived with 14%, and there goes the focus, and there goes the screen. Here we go. I already authorized from inside the car. We just set the charge limit to 100% as we are planning to go head over to Burger King and get some dinner. So let's see, as soon as it ramps up we can leave. Just want to see how fast it goes. Ramping up. Maybe we can get to 140, but that's about it, I think. But still, we are in no rush. We charge as much as we can and eat while doing so, and then we head out when we're finished. Mission not really successful. The restaurant wasn't open, only the drive-in. So we just went back to the car, and now we drive through the drive-in, and it has -3 degrees, so I can't talk right now. So yeah, not fun. Big shit. Fucking Burger King. We dropped down to 15 kilowatts at 92%, so we are unplugging. And then we are gonna head out to the next Ionity stop, and we are skipping one because we can. 214 kilometers, 2 hours, and 24% on arrival. Should be no problem, even when ripping. The car says 370, so no problem at all. So, dinner was Burger King, what should I say? So yeah, let's go. We just arrived and we actually made 23 minutes good. So we were quite a bit faster. 9% of the battery, 36 kilometers left. And we are plugging in. I'm just gonna authorize. We plugged in and we are ramping up. Let's get the 150 kilowatts, come on. Okay, we're not getting 150, but maybe we get 140. That would be nice. Yeah, looks good, pretty much. Maybe even a bit more. Awesome. So, let's charge up. I'm gonna look how far we need to go. This might be our last charging session for today and for the trip. I think we should be able to make it to home with like maybe 60 or 70%. That would be quite nice. and meanwhile we got up to 150. So seems like the voltage had quite a lot to do with it. That got higher, and as the current stays the same, the power goes up. Nice. So we thought about charging to 60%, which should get us home easily. And we'll take about 20 to 25 minutes to get there. So no problem at all. That's great. We're currently getting 69 kilowatts, nice, at almost 69%, also nice. We're gonna charge to like 70%, so in just a sec I'm gonna hop out and unplug us. I should be arriving with 27% until then at home, so that's enough for the next days. That's fine. It's really cold outside and not cozy, so we are staying in here, waiting the last seconds, and then we do our last stint for this trip to home. 70%, here we go. Let's stop this. Let it unlock. Here we go. Get the chunky heavy cable back to where it belongs, in here, and close this guy, and then I'm gonna throw my jacket in the boot trunk thing, and then we go. We just arrived at home. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope that I remember tomorrow to show you the last stats in the car, and then I will also give you my whole resume about the whole trip and the car and all my thoughts. Yeah, but for now I'm just gonna go to bed, and then we'll see tomorrow morning. And with that, a good morning from out of the car. So it's the next day now, and I just wanted to sum up this whole experience, this whole thing, and give you my quick thoughts about the car and the trip and all of it. But first, let's have a look at our trip meter. Sadly, it did reset the trip meter, the auto trip meter from yesterday, from the way back, but I just forgot last night because I was too tired. So for the whole trip, 1,610 kilometers, we had an average consumption of 28.2, which is quite high, but considering that we drove pretty fast all the time, or not all the time, but a lot of the time, which you can see with the high speed of average speed of 86 kilometers per hour, including all the city driving in Berlin and shit. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it's a big car. If you compare it to a Model 3, it's a bit higher, a bit wider, not as aerodynamic in the front, and so it just uses more energy to get where it wants to be. But it's okay for the speeds. I just wanted to add, to set all of this in relation, this Trip Auto is just a normal workday cruise to a customer. I'm currently standing at a traffic light, so yeah, 23.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So if you look at that difference, it's not that big for long highway cruise and shit. So this car just usually takes more energy and has a higher consumption because of its form factor. It's just how it is. The whole driving experience and the entertainment, it's good. I really like it, and I would take it again, of course. I'm not sure if I would buy it if I can get a Tesla for the same amount of money, because I'm just not so sure about this Android automotive stuff. It's snappy, it's fast, it works well, but some things are just missing for me. Sometimes it's a bit laggy, not much, but just the bit enough for me to be stressed about, or to not like it too much. I also just don't like Google Maps. I'm used to Apple Maps and I just don't like this UI. The lane assisted navigation in Google Maps just is so bad if you're used to Apple Maps. Apple Maps tells you exactly in which lane you have to go at the right moment, and Google Maps just doesn't. It just does shit. But that's just Google Maps always, so that's not a car thing, especially. So you can also use CarPlay in it. We tested it, it works, and that's nice, so you don't have to use Google Maps, even though then the estimated remaining battery percentage thing isn't shown, of course, because CarPlay doesn't do this. At least I think it doesn't do it in this car. It's only in Mustang Mach-E, I think, so not useful in this car. I also didn't find any energy information in the infotainment center, only in the cockpit display, and that's not too detailed, so yeah, I'm not sure about that. But overall, the quality of the car, the driving experience, all of this, it's awesome. It's a really good car. Drivetrain is perfect. It's comfortable on those long distances. Also, I have to say, I drove a lot of different cars with all those haptic buttons here, like the hazards, the play pause, and those over there. And the ones in the Polestar are really up to the point where they really are good and they work awesome. Also on the steering wheel, there's no haptic buttons, but real ones. That's perfect. Those are all also real buttons and not haptic ones. So those pretty much are the only haptic buttons I think they have in here, and they work really well. That's a really good thing. Volkswagen does this differently. They have their haptic buttons all over the steering wheel and shit, and it's awful. It's just not well thought out. In here, that's really good. This works awesome. I really like it. So yeah, with that said, I really like this car. I wouldn't buy it because in comparison it's too expensive for me, but I do appreciate it. It's comfortable, it's nice. I would recommend it if someone wants something that's not a Tesla but on a similar level. Also the charging speed is a bit lower, so yeah, maybe consider that. But overall, it's a really nice car. I really like it, and yeah, I would drive again with it. Long distances, no problem. Awesome. So yeah, that's about it with my short review and long distance test. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!